Hello guys and welcome to the super hard and grindy expert mode Infinity Evolved played on the FTOG server. So you might have noticed that I haven't actually posted any content here for about 2 weeks. That's because I was on holiday and I did actually plan to pre-record some episodes and sort of backdate them. But of course I left the packing till the last minute and, well, it was either not have any content for a couple of months or have content but go on holiday completely unpacked, and I chose to pack. So, but anyway, I am back. Now, although, I wonder if my glider is on. It was on, now it is on again. Let me show you what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, because although I wasn't able to record, I could actually play, although on my laptop this is like super laggy, but still. Hello. Yes, so I decided to do a couple of sort of grindy things where the lag didn't matter too much, such as, for example, bees. Now, bees are pretty fantastic. You can get so much stuff out of bees. The only problem is that without gendustry, they are a massive pain in the neck, or even more private body parts. Now this pack does have gendustry, but the gendustry is locked behind the Infinity Bee. Oh, no? Yes. And the Infinity Bee is made by crossing the silicon drone with the energetic princess, and they are made through many steps of various. So for this one you need the Ferris drone, which actually isn't that difficult, but the Skystone princess is kind of crazy. And until you get the Infinity Bee, you basically have to do it the old-fashioned, vanilla, in inverted commas of course, method, forestry method. Which I more or less did up to a point. So, as you can see, I've got the alveoli, so I was able to make the Imperial drones, and I was able to make the Industrious drones, so I could make the Royal Jelly and the Pollen, so I could make the alveoli, which actually makes breeding kind of easier because I can put these mutator blocks, and with Eye of Enders, and the game is about to shut down because I was so stupid that I didn't notice that we were having a scheduled restart. So, anyway, I was able to put the mutator blocks with Eyes of Enders. Each one of them makes the mutation 4 times more likely to happen. So, if there's a 10% chance of mutation, I think in theory that means that 3 of these blocks will give you a 100% chance. I think, because in practice that didn't seem to work that way. But anyway, now that I have this structure, I won't bore you with this anymore. And the game has crashed, okay? Alright, the server is back on and we can continue. That was so unprofessional of me, but never mind. I mean, I'm sure you don't expect anything better by now. Anyway, back to the bees. Well, I'm not actually gonna say very much about the bees because I will just link to the episode that Thorgil did on bee breeding. I learned everything I know from him. And yeah, if you want to know it, I advise you to watch that episode. And if you don't want to get into the bees, then I'm sure you'll be bored by more bee explanations. Although, really, it is worth the grind. All I will say is that if you're to get into this, make sure you collect a whole bunch of the pristine princesses that you find in the world. And villages are really a good source of them, because I think all the princesses in villages are pristine, but you will need a huge amount. And, just expect this to take some time and you will usually get the mutation you want after a few tries. So by now I have quite a few, I still have quite a bit of work to do, but I've got the excited drone and princess, and I've got, I think in here I'm breeding the eldritch queens, and I've got the industrious ones in here, and I've got a queen as well. So with these bees and a few more mutations, I should have the infinity bee. I will then be able to make the dentistry machines. So the reason you need the infinity bee is that she's the only way of producing, I think, the power modules for the dentistry machines. Once I have dentistry, I will be able to produce any mutation I feel like and make bees with exactly the characteristics I want, etc., etc., and life will be wonderful. But anyway, this is all I'm gonna say about the bees. I just wanted to tell you that I have been working on them. Oh yes, another thing that I'd worked on. Yeah, I'm making a little room there with IC2 machines, and eventually I think there will be a reactor underneath it. Go away, bloody zombie. Oh well, I'll deal with him if he comes in here. But also I have done a ton of Thaumcraft research, and I have to tell you, I think I am going a little bit crazy with it. I mean, I hear voices, I get very unnatural hungers, all sorts of nasty symptoms. But, where is my book? Do I have the book? Well, I guess you can guess what I am getting. I've had the epiphany, and I've unlocked the Eldritch tab. The Eldritch tab. And I've opened up, I really need to make a sanity checker. But I've unlocked the void metal thing. And void seeds, I can even make void seeds. Although I might make a spawner for those. But yeah. So this, I think, is necessary for making bedrockium. And which is necessary for making other things. For example, in the expert mode, the magnum torch, which is a pretty good thing to have, and a few other stuffs. But anyway, yes, unlocked. Very nice indeed. Can we put this in here? Okay. But these are not the things we're gonna be working on now. This is just to tell you the sort of grindy stuff I've been doing. I made this little Thaumcraft room. I don't really like it. I think I'm gonna change the decor, but yeah, it's really hard to build on a small, tiny screen as well. Concentrate, woman. Yes. So today I want to address a couple of problems that I've been having. One of them is it's just really, really boring flying to spawn all the time. And because I'm quite lazy and I haven't got a couple of basic things that I need here, I still need to go to spawn quite frequently. I mean, do you know, I haven't really bothered to make a smeltery, for example, which was pretty stupid of me, I think you will agree. So, teleportation. Teleportation is the way to go. Now, I briefly considered using a blood magic, what are they called? Not teleporters, transposers. They would be kind of cute, but I really like RF tools. They have this kind of Star Trek-y thing about them, and I've also really liked how simple they are to make and to use. I mean, no grindy making that. Of course, in expert mode, you need resonant machine frames to do anything with RF tools. But you know what? So what? Who cares? I mean, I only have 6 lasers, which is stupid of me. I should have more lasers. But even with the 6 lasers, I just put the machines to cook while I'm doing other things, and it's fine. So let's make the RF tools teleportation system. Okay, so to make the machine casings, once you have the resonant things, it's really easy. Just surround it with stones. I don't know if I need that many, but I probably do. And okay, let's see. Matter transmitter, one for here and one for spawn. This is the dialing device. I think this is the dialing device. One for here and one for spawn. And I'm only gonna make one matter receiver because I think there already is one at spawn. So now I guess we should put them here. Yeah. Ah, no. Come back. Come back. Yeah, I don't want to be losing the light stuff. Where should we put the light? Let's see whether... Oh my god, this is dark. Ah! God, what an idiot I am. This is painted glowstone. This is sad. They look surprisingly similar, don't they? Okay, we're going to have to paint some more glowstone, but for the time being, I guess I will suffer a torch being placed here. Torch. There you go. Alright, so how do we do this? I guess dialing device. Matter transmitter and matter receiver. And I think the transmitter I think definitely needs power. Yes, this one needs power as well. Look at that. And so does the dialing device. And we can now use these lovely things to cover up. Yes. Lovely. I've run out of these shimmering, this is actually abstruse platform, so you can fall through it. I just love that in Botania. But and you can color it as any block, but I messed up and I need one more of these blocks to color it. But anyway. Alright, dialing device. Access public and name. Alright. Let's name this Mistakin. And it's public. And this, oh my god, look at this. People have so many of these already. Oh, this is so cool. Villager factory, the end. Oh, this is the pearl farm. And reactor, I don't know whose reactor is, but we would like to go to spawn, I guess. Can I dial? No, why can't I dial? What is the matter with you? Are these not... I can dial this one. I can dial this one. Okay, I can dial. The world moved. And here I am. Let's get rid of the F7. I said get rid of the F7. Honestly, spawn is now so laggy. It's insane. Now what I would like to do, and I hope people don't mind, is to put... Does this need to have power? I don't think it does. Let's see. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, the only thing to do is to connect to this power, I guess. I hope people don't mind. I mean, if they do, I will put it somewhere else. But honestly, I think this would be a good place for everybody to have. Come here. I think this will be a good place for everybody to have the whole system set up. So they can, you know, teleport here, but also teleport themselves away when they want to go home. So if we just but if people object, that's fine. I will put them somewhere else. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I wonder whose Cradle of Life is. I guess they have to be full of the power. I mean, the thing about this, I just really love the way, there is, I guess there is something about switching things up. But I just love the way they look. They're so Star Trek-y and cool. Alright, full of power. Now. And here we are, back home. Okay, now the only thing is how to switch this off. Oh, it's interrupt, isn't it? Oh, there should be dial once. So let's go to spawn. Not sure what this is. There we go. And then Mistakin. Dial once. And here we are. Ah, this is such a big... this is gonna be such a big help. Ah, so convenient. And I've tried to make this place look nice, as you can see. I might put a few more like plants and decorations, just in case anybody wants to visit me, you know, we want to show them the nice place. Alright, there's one more thing that I want to do of these sort of easy and convenient, you know, quality of life things, but I will check the length of this video and I will see whether we have the time to do it or not. Alright, so I think we can do a few more minutes of recording. So the second thing that I want to work on is an easier way of making solar panels. So I really like the solar panels as an energy source, but god, it takes a while to make them. It's quite grindy because you have to make, like that one I have there it's producing 500 RF per tick, and it takes 8 times 64, well basically 512 of the basic level solar panels. And of course I'd like to do the solar panel above that, which needs 8 of these, and possibly even the one above that eventually. So the next level is gonna make 4000 RF per tick, which is lovely. So this does need a lot of materials, and the bees, once I get them, are gonna provide that's gonna solve at least the iron problem and possibly the steel. I think there might be a bee that makes steel. I have to look at it. But there's also just the crafting, the repetitive crafting. So the machines I want to make now, I want to make a couple of RF tools autocrafters. Now there's several different possibilities for crafting, but I just love the autocrafters. And once you have these machine parts, I think it's like this. And redstone torches. Yes. So this is a tier 1, and I think this allows you for 2 recipes. But if you just put this back in here, you get the tier 2. And when you put it back in again, tier 3. I mean, I just love RF tools crafting. It is just so excellent. Okay, so we're not gonna have the materials today to make a lot of solar panels. But I guess we can start. I'm sort of thinking. Okay, so I started making some cobblestone over here. Now I know it's easier. You can make. There's a much easier way of making it, but I'd set up this already to make obsidian. So it was the easiest thing to do was just to change it to making cobble. I don't really want to have, lava somewhere in my living quarters, like a block of lava. And so here was a full drawer that I'd made of cobblestone, and that's being pulverized. And it will then smelted, and it's making us loads of glass. I was actually thinking of making another pulverizer and redstone furnace, but I was too lazy. So to program this, let me actually just take a bit of iron and a bit of the electro, and I am all of a sudden having dreadful frame problems. Come on, frames. Please give me some frames. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, come on. You are doing so well. What happened? I really wish I knew what the answer was to all of this. Oh my gosh. How can you be so pathetic? Okay. Honestly, it gives me like over 100 when I'm not recording. And I don't know, is it like upset because I've made these machines? So the only problem is, yes, I can access this chest. So we can put stuff in here, and in here, and, well, in here. And eventually I'm hoping to bring the drawer of glass over here so it feeds into this. But look, so we're gonna go for recipe 1. We are just gonna do this. Apply. So it makes a lot of glass panes. And now what you have to do is change it from external to internal, which means it can use these glass panes in the next recipe. So the next recipe is gonna be have some iron and change it into iron nuggets. And that was gonna be internal as well. The third recipe is going to be, let's give it 6 of those so it makes the paints. And let's give it 1 of those so it makes the nuggets. The next recipe is gonna be this, and this, and this, which is the frame. So now if I put a whole bunch of iron, glass, and electrotine in this, it should just craft a whole big bunch. Oh, is that not it? Oh, hold on. Oh, what the heck is the solar panel recipe? Yes, what is this? What is the matter with you? Yes, photovoltaic cells. Thank you. So there it is. It's extracting a whole load of photovoltaic cells. Now in the second one, we're actually gonna make the solar panels. So give me some of this. I do have too much stuff in my inventory to be effective, but never mind. I'll do this a bit later. Okay, I still have a few recipes here, but I prefer to start in here. So the first recipe is just gonna be to make nuggets. The second recipe is gonna be, right, this is gonna be internal. The second recipe is gonna be take one of those and do this. Yes, apply, thank you. Oh, and this is also gonna be internal. The third recipe is going to have to be I know I have some refined, but where do I have it? Refined iron. Which is another name for steel. Oh, come on, I know I've made some. Where did I put it? This is all 10. It must be one of those bags. Lead invar. We'll need them in a little while. Oh, here's refined iron. The third recipe will be take some refined iron and make it into steel nuggets. And then take those and do la. This, and redstone around it. And this makes the first level solar panels. I'm gonna make this internal as well. Now, this one is gonna be with invar. Take some invar and make it into nuggets. And this will also be internal. I keep forgetting this. Okay, take one of those. Oh, no, wait. The next recipe. One of those. And surrounded by invar nuggets. And that will make the next level, what's it called? Solar core. And make this internal too. And then finally, for this recipe, take one of those and surrounded by these solar panels. and this will make the second level. And I think for this one I'm gonna make the electrum the next level of the solar core, but never mind. Okay, apply. There we go. And I guess if I extract the panels from this to this just needs more glass. Like I said, once all of this gets processed, I will move the drawer over there, so it will be able to have all the glass it needs. And it's just so beautiful to see it all happening by itself. Did I take another bit of glass? I guess I did it. And then here we can put this, we can put this. The only problem here is things filling up too much. Alright, well, this is a little bit short of materials at the moment, but it should start making the hardened solar panels once I give it more materials on its own, and I might need to tweak things around a little bit, but should be a big help in providing us the next level of solar panel. And I think this is all that we have time for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.